Yep. Hello guys, welcome to my tutorials. Today we are going to see a sample employee project where I am going to cover with the help of Spring Boot, Hibernate, that is JPA, Swagger, a RESTful web services. We will see how it work with the help of Lombok and MySQL. Actually, what I am going to cover is uh, um, uh, methods like post, get, put, delete, and we will see how embedded and embeddable work, and configuration of Swagger, and later we will see how that project will convert to the OAuth 2 configuration. This is the basic agenda with the help with this project. So let's start quick. So for this I have started from I have taken the project. We will going to start from the start.spring.io. So we have to give the group name like I have given con.capital.employee, artifact is employee service, and 1.5, yeah, of course Maven project. Then the dependencies which I have used is JPA, MySQL, then Lombok, then simple web, and I have used other two dependencies, that is which are related to Swagger configuration, that I will show you in my pom.xml. So let's generate. And what I have did is I have already imported these projects to my IDE. So let's quick start. Yeah, this is a common structure of the project. So I will start from entity. So what I have used is I have just done some mapping. This is for ID. I have used some variable like first name, last name, a designation, and this embedded. Similarly, in address I have used embeddable with a variable like locality, pin code, and address type. In address type is just enum type. I have used to string, that is home address and office address. This is just a sample quick about entities. Then I used some methods called save employee, list of employees, yeah, of course get employees, and drop employees. With this implementation class, I have just implemented these methods: constructor injection, save employee, I'm just passing, and repository auto wire of the constructor injection of the repository. So in repository, what I have did is just I have extends JPA repository. So we will have once we extend this JPA repository, we will have some common methods like save employee, list save, find one. These are just inbuilt methods which we have once we extend that JPA repository. So then next what I have did is I have written controller. This is post mapping. First I have done auto wire of that employee service. Then this simple post method which will save a employee by passing request body as a employee. So just save employee and return the employee. Similarly, get, which will produce the JSON response of list of, which will give a list of employees. This get mapping, by passing the ID, we will get the single employee object by passing ID, which will again produce the JSON response. This is for put employee. Put means this is just for update the employee. For updating employee, what I have did, I have just taking the employee object and persisting the same object and returning the persisted object. Very simple. And again similarly for delete, I have used a delete mapping. By passing the ID, we will delete the object. How this, I will just explain how this will work. Why? Because this is because I just want to keep simple as possible, because there is no, I don't want to deep ticker here, just cover simple as possible. So once the request come to this post mapping, what I have did, I have done I have called this employee service. In employee service, we have a save method. Here we have a save method. This save method is implemented in its implemented class called save. Then just with the help of this repository, I am just saving this object. That's it. So let's run this project. So what I will do, I will just do mvn clean package. This will build our project, build one jar file, and we will run the jar and we will see how this will work. Yeah, till then it build, I'm just going to explain how I configured Swagger. I have just written a class which is a configuration class with enable Swagger 2. Here just some detail about the project which I am going to, I have just given an employee rest backend. These are some settings which we have to do. We have to pass request handler selectors. This is the common configuration we have to do with Swagger. That's it. That is more than enough. Yup, my code is built. Just I will go to target folder and I will run that jar. Yep, we will see how. Let's start my server. Yep, my Tomcat started on 8080. So just I'm going for 8080. Sorry, localhost 8080 Swagger. As I have implemented Swagger, so I am just going for Swagger UI.html. So we have that screen. As we are enabled the Swagger, so we will see the screen. This is just inbuilt controller. We have this basic error controller. The actual our controller is this REST controller. What I have did in REST controller is just I have given this REST tag with REST controller tag with a request mapping. So as you notice in my controller, I have not returning any response body with JSON, because once if we configure this as a REST controller, then that Spring will come to know that this is we have to serve here as a REST only. So no need to write that all the stuffs which is written that this to not response body like that we will do. But if we give this a REST controller, Spring will automatically come to know that he has to serve the JSON response. So this is why I have not written anywhere. So now let's see one by one. Let's see the post. Yep, this is I'm just trying to post request to my controller. So this is a post, so ID is not required. Yeah, home address, I will just give locality Panshankari. Pin code is something 556668. Yep, name is Kapil Kumar and designation is SSE. So what I do, I have a list object that is embedded, so I'm just pass one more here with the office address. Yep, this is HSR layout, some random number. Yep, now what I will do, I will just try it out. So yeah, I got the response. Just to confirm, see, we have here insert query. Let's check our database. Yep, this record is inserted and the address is inserted in that separate table, as we have given this embeddable employee address as an embeddable, so it's taken as a separate table, and we have this 2 entry with ID reference. So this is how the post is done. Now we will see the get. See, now we have the response. Similarly, we will see how our put going to work. As we know, the ID is 1, so now I'm going to do the put request for ID 1. I'm just passing this ID as a 1. Now I'm just trying to update as we are in Swagger. So what I will do is I will just copy that response. I will just slightly modify the things and I will send here. So yes, I will just do this as some changes. KSR layout. Just see whether it will work or not. Yep, our changes got affected. Means this is done. Let's see by passing that ID. This is get by ID. See, this is the get by ID. Now we will see, try to delete. Our delete is working or not. Pass the ID, delete. This is the ultimate feature of Swagger, guys. We here no need to do. We have this HTML response. Once if we configured, now my record is also deleted. I got response 200. If I go to if I go to select this, now I will have an empty response. So this is how the basic methods which I have already implemented. So what we for this video I will stop here, and in next the continuation of this video is I am going to implement OAuth 2, and of course, to get this code you have to go my GitHub account. You will find this code. I will just share the GitHub link in the video description. Thank you guys. As of now, I'm stopping here. So see you in next video. Thank you.